Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome in the owner for the Houston Rockets, Mr. Tilman Fertitta. Thank you for coming on the show, sir. How are you?
Everything's great, Stephen A. We miss you in person down here in Houston.
I'm coming back. I promise you that. But let me get right to it. You made those comments about not fearing any of the LA teams or whatever. Elaborate on exactly what you meant by making that statement about your team or anybody else in the Western Conference for that matter.
Well, I mean, let's be honest. I mean, Golden State was a great team. We were obsessed with Golden State. Everybody was obsessed with them. And all I said was there's a bunch of really good teams in the Western Conference this year. I mean, we're one game out of the 5th spot, and we're 2.5 games out of the 2nd spot. And it's going to be a tough playoff run. But our team, we feel like, can win it all, as well as the Lakers, the Clippers, Denver, Dallas. There's just a lot of Utah. There's a lot of really good teams. And we don't fear anybody. We feel like we can win it all, as well as the Clippers and the Lakers and Denver.
How fearful were you when Daryl Morey and Mike D'Antoni came to you and said, we want to go small ball. We want to go small ball. This is how we want to play this game. How scared were you when they told you that?
Well, hopefully I don't ever get scared, but let me tell you something. Daryl Morey and Mike D'Antoni, first off, they didn't say let's call it small ball, but if you look at what they wanted to do, I think it is something really special, and I have all the faith in the world in Mike D'Antoni as a coach. He's won 65 games and 54 games for me, and he's going to win that for me this year, and he's going to win it for himself and this whole city, and I'm excited about the way we're playing. First off, Stephen A., you got to remember, we took one guy that was 6'10", and he's 6'8" now. And on certain days, our lineup is even taller. Now, the way we're playing out on the perimeter, it's a different type of basketball for sure. But Daryl and Mike know what they're doing, and I have all the faith in them, and I think we're going to look back at this year and feel real good about it.
Now, it's fair to say that when people look at you, you don't play. I affectionately call you like the George Steinbrenner of basketball. You don't play. You want results, okay? That's just the fact of the matter. So how much pressure do you believe you have placed on this team compared to whatever pressure existed in the past, knowing your personality the way that you are? The expectation since Golden State is pretty much out of the picture for this postseason.
Well, I mean, I have high expectations, but I can tell you Daryl Morey does and Mike D'Antoni does. But they do a great job. They're under pressure, but I'm under pressure. We want to win playoff rounds, and we want to win a championship. But I have all the faith in the world, and, you know, I want to continue to be a stable organization, hopefully with Mike here for many years to come, and, of course, Daryl here for many years to come. You always want to be stable in a sports organization, and if we ever make a change, it's because we start failing. But failing one season or one playoff series is never a failure. And I think we're going to all be happy at the end of the year.
Tilman Fertitta, you know I love talking to you. Thank you so much for taking time out of your schedule to come on the show. I really appreciate it, buddy. Thank you.
Thank you, Stephen A.
All right. Jay Williams, back with us. You heard what Tilman talk to me. Do you like what he said?
I love what he just said.
Why?
Because I think that's where this team is. You know who is the only bad matchup for the Rockets? Just the Clippers. It's a bad matchup because they have the versatility of the guards to guard them. Right now, if we were to start the playoffs today, Stephen A., the Rockets would have to go through the Utah Jazz. I think they would beat them. They would have to go through the Lakers. They would beat the Lakers.
They would beat the Lakers?
No, why?
You just said they would beat the Lakers?
Let me ask you a question. Whose style do you think will prevail at the end? Do you think the Lakers will try to play them small, or will they try to play them big?
I think come playoff time, the ball slows down, it gets more physical, and that's what happens.
How do you match up? How do you match up? You can't play big against them. They'll bring you out the gym. They'll keep running. They'll beat you on amounts of possessions. You're going to have to play small. You can't play Anthony Davis and Dwight Howard together. You can't play Anthony Davis and JaVale McGee together. You have to play AD, LeBron, and go small to match up.
I got to admit, once upon a time, I didn't know if D'Antoni would last. Now I'm looking at these guys, and I'm saying, why should he go anywhere? I got to admit it.
I'm just trying to tell you.
I'm a fan of what I'm saying. No question about it. Appreciate you, Jay.
Thank you.
As always, thank you so much. Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.